Good afternoon, everybody. It's great to be here with you. And we make assumptions. We make assumptions about the people we see. We make assumptions about what schooling should look like. And I think it's those assumptions that are great impediments to change. School was a very safe place for me. I grew up in an amazingly chaotic household. Father was an alcoholic, parents divorced, dad died way too young. And there's a lot of kids like me that love to come to school every day because it's where it makes sense, where your world makes sense, and it's where your world is predictable. And so one of the things that drives me is to empower teachers to create environments where students can flourish. And so let me switch through this. So are you happy with the way things are going? This is kind of what I want to focus on for us, is just take a look at this little simple framework here. It's community, infrastructure, and empowerment. And so building teacher agency is an empowerment piece, and being a talent scout. And the role of superintendent, seeking out amazing talent, in some cases stealing great talent is a really good thing to do. The community piece is we've got to be the lead learner alongside the teachers. We heard some of that, right? That's a big, big deal because when you're learning together or when you're learning from students, I think that's a very powerful role for us. And then building some supports in the infrastructure, PLCs, collaboration, people sharing, people willing to take risks. Okay? So what does the infrastructure look like? We still really struggle with isolation where I'm at. I don't know about you. And so how do we get people out of their classrooms? And in a lot of ways, we do that by creating this collaboration time. We also use instructional coaches. So we've got instructional coaches at all 22 of our schools. We have 2 dedicated to special ed, 1 dedicated to English learners, and I think those are some of the infrastructure pieces that's been really helpful for us. Building a community. There's some of the instructional coaches there. And again, going back to Fullen's work about being the lead learner and learning from the middle, I think those are 2 great things. And finally, with the empowerment, recognize and reward. I used to visit classrooms and bring just a little video camera with me. And the social engineering piece is I would only video the things that I wanted to see repeated. And I would give that video to the principal after I left and have them play it at a staff meeting. And who doesn't want to see themselves, in a staff meeting? I'm not doing that anymore. Now I'm using Twitter and Instagram to do the same kind of thing. So promote those things that you want to see. So whole system change, it really boils down to this. Engage teachers, honor collaboration, and celebrate successes. Because when people find their passion and purpose, that's the students and the adults in the system, here's what's possible. We have a focus on STEAM in the district. And so here's some of the science things that you'll see if you go to our elementary schools, our middle schools, and our high schools. Here's some of the technology pieces that our students are engaging in. Willing to take risks. Some of the engineering things that are happening. We built a high school that's going to open in August this year, like next month. And we started taking teams of middle school kids and high school kids through the active construction site so they could talk to the engineers and the plumbers and the architects and see what that was all about. Of course, we do our screen printing. We've got the arts is vibrant all the way through to the elementary schools. And so we've got a floral design class where we're making flowers for people. We're doing screen printing, we're making movies, lots of good stuff. Some things in math. We've got coding happening throughout the district. We're a member of the Inland Code Consortium. So lots of fun stuff. Some of our learning spaces, we see, this is one classroom. Multiple TVs, students collaborating around their work, plugging in their Chromebooks. Some of our outdoor learning spaces that we're doing, which is great because it's really hooked in our maintenance and operations and grounds people that are out working with kids and providing opportunities. And some of our other innovative learning spaces that we're doing. This TV that we see here today is that TV there. So new high school, one of these in every classroom, plus multiple screens around the room. That's how you get a hold of me. I just wanted to show this real quick. I hope it's not going through the... Can you see? Sorry. When things go wrong. I was flying that. Our aquaponics system at one of our high schools. We're almost at the point where food services will get all of their lettuce from the aquaponics program. And just to top it up, we won a state championship in football this year. And here's why we exist, right there. That's what it's all about. So when students and employees, teachers, when they find their passion and purpose, they will be self-driven, those students, to college and career readiness. Thanks.